Our sweet tip for today is without a doubt the most important tip we've ever released. Why? Because it's a security tip about a new malware called Cryptolocker. And once it takes over your computer, all your files will be lost unless you pay a ransom to get them released. If you don't pay the ransom, you'll never, ever get your files back. Ever. In this tip, we're going to show you what you need to do to prevent the malware from taking over your computer and what you need to do to protect your files from the bad guys. Again, once it takes over your computer and files, they are lost forever unless you pay the ransom, and then it's not guaranteed you'll get them back. When you've paid once, they know you'll pay again, again, and again. They'll just keep coming back for more. You're relying on the word of the bad guys. Now, Cryptolocker was discovered about September of this year. It's called Cryptolocker because once released into your computer, it encrypts all your files using 2048-bit encryption, and there's no way to decrypt your files without a special decryption key. The private key that the warning screen mentions is not available from any computer repair company anywhere in the world. It's only available from the bad guys, and the only way to get it is to pay the ransom. Cryptolocker is distributed mostly through email attachments and sometimes through various websites. We're learning more and more about Cryptolocker every day. It's been said that some of the emails look like they're from UPS or FedEx, and they're notifying you about a delivery, and they ask you to open the attachment. Or a complaint report from Dun & Bradstreet. Once you open the attachment, the malware is released into your computer. Rule of thumb here is, don't open anything if you don't know who it's from. If it comes from a friend or a company you know, take the time to call them to verify that they actually sent it to you. If or when you get the Cryptolocker malware, this is what you'll see on your screen. Oh, and by the way, you will not see this message until Cryptolocker has finished encrypting all your files. In other words, until it's too late. When you see this on your screen, immediately turn off your computer, unplug it from the internet, and call us at 888-723-7436. Remember, time is of the essence here. You have 96 hours before the unlock key is destroyed, which will render your files totally useless. We won't be able to save your files, but we could remove the virus. So let's don't worry about what can't be done. Let's focus on what we can do to protect you. We have available a piece of software, when installed, will prevent Cryptolocker from installing itself on your computer. We had this available for free. We can either send it to you or install it for you. Either way, you need to do it immediately. If we install it, we'll also make sure that whatever backup service, if you're using a backup service, is running correctly. If you have a backup service or an external hard drive, we can remove Cryptolocker from your computer and then restore your files, and you won't have to pay the ransom to get them back. The ransom runs $300 or more US and has to be paid by MoneyPack or with Bitcoins. I'll reiterate here that if the ransom is not paid, there is absolutely no way to save your files. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. If you are a business, you'll have an even bigger problem. This malware is the kind that could put you out of business. The amount of the ransom they ask for will depend upon the size of the files they encrypt. Rumor has it that the ransom has been in the thousands of dollars. According to Gilware CEO Brian Gill, there's a business that has had in excess of 1 terabyte of important data hammered by this virus attack 5 times in the last 24 hours. This is to be taken seriously. The only way to save your files is to have them backed up properly. That means a backup service like Backblaze, which is very reasonably priced. Backblaze is only $50 a year or $5 per month on auto billing for the home user and $50 per computer for businesses, and we highly recommend them. Both are for unlimited data. That's a whole lot less than paying any kind of ransom. We'll come out and install the free Cryptolocker protective software for only $79.95 and make sure your current backup system is working properly. If you don't have a backup plan in place, we can also set you up with our double backup plan. For an additional $199.95, we'll include a 500 gigabyte external hard drive and 1 year of Backblaze backup service for residential customers. For businesses, please call for a quote. Now you're probably wondering why you need backup service when the free software will prevent the Cryptolocker from installing itself. That's a good question, here's the answer. First, Cryptolocker is always evolving and will eventually get around the software. Second, having a backup service will protect all your files in case your computer crashes, you get a different virus, there's a fire, a flood, or some other type of disaster. They can always be recovered, and it's always better to be safe than sorry. As I mentioned earlier, time is of the essence. Give us a call today at 888-723-7436, and we'll put you in touch with the Friendly Computers or Computer Renaissance closest to you. In the meantime, take our advice, be proactive, and protect yourself from the Cryptolocker malware as soon as possible. Thank you for your time, and we'll see you next time with another Sweet Tip.